How does it feel to be back here?
It feels like revisiting old ghosts in a way, and sort of imagining. I can still see guys tumbling down steps now as I look, even though the steps are not there. I can still see in my mind's eye people falling down. I can still see people running backwards and forwards from these exits, being chased in, being chased out, one group chasing one lot in, the other lot coming back at them, people running down the exits to get away, people running back up the exits because maybe the riot police were coming up with their nightsticks, so they were going down there and coming back up again and trying to get away across the seats. And then they were running into Feyenoord fans who had come looking for revenge. I have a recollection of leaving virtually as soon as the whistle went. I've seen on TV now the Feyenoord players getting the cup in the white toweling robes over their football kit, which I'm sure they're embarrassed about now, but we didn't see any of that. We were on self-preservation orders. We were, let's get out and get safe. We went back to the coach meeting place. Outside there were pitch battles going on all over the place. Everyone was running about. There was great confusion. Where you were supposed to meet your coach, there was no coach. Where your meeting place was, there, people were all over the place. You wouldn't go too far that way because there were mass fights going on there. You wouldn't go too far that way because there were people running about that way. So in the end, we saw some of our friends from home, and they'd come over by ferry, and we were saying, how are you going to get back? What are you going to do? How are we going to get away from here? And we basically stopped a coach and asked the driver very politely if he would take us to the airport. He refused, so we didn't ask him politely the second time. We told him we wanted to go to the airport. He then we loaded about 80 people on the coach, people sitting on the floor, sitting on 2 per seat, etc., on each other's lap, and we drove straight to the airport. I do remember as we were driving away from the ground that the coach was getting stoned and bottles smashing the side as we were driving through until we got quite a way away from the stadium. And then we got to the airport straight through without going into the terminal, onto the tarmac, foot of the stairs of the plane, where the police politely told us to get the hell out of Rotterdam and don't come back. And we couldn't get on that plane quick enough, and we sat there and the plane eventually took off and we got back to London.
Escaped
from Rotterdam.